All right, we'll get a little wind from the propeller, but it's nice and hot right now, so that ain't a big thing. Clear prop. All right, oil temperatures look good, everything looks good. All right. So let's go ahead and put in Caldwell. And we got...
Attention all aircraft information, Mike, current Medford altimeter 29er.
29er. All right, so we're going to go Medford to KEUL, which is Caldwell. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up the weather.
29er. Expect a visual approach, landing runway 32, runway 32 in use. Full for SeaTac Airport. On contact device you have, Mike.
Mike.
Medford Tower, information Mike, 2153 observation. Wind 3603, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 19, 2.3, altimeter 29er.
All right, we've got information Mike. Medford ground, experimental Sling 3755 Golf at the north hangars with Mike, looking to depart to the northeast.
Sling 3755 Golf, Medford ground, runway 32, taxi Alpha.
32 V Alpha, 55 Golf. Okay, so now we're going to taxi up.
And once you get up there, then you ask the tower if
that's
it's
right, so I'm
going
to switch right now from ground to tower. So now I'm on tower. I've got both fuel pumps on.
Cirrus 1 Mike Alpha, traffic 12 o'clock, 6 miles, I believe it's a Cessna orbiting, altitude indicates 3,600.
Looking for traffic, 1 Mike Alpha.
Medford Tower, experimental Sling 3755 Golf, holding short at Alpha 1.
Sling 3755 Golf, Medford Tower, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
32, clear for takeoff, 55 Golf. All right, so he's cleared us so we can cross this path. We're the only ones allowed on the runway now.
I'm assuming you're always looking for
final. Yep, always.
Objects?
Yep, it's our job to see and avoid. So yes, looking for planes on final.
Cirrus 171 Mike Alpha.
And planes coming the wrong way down the runway.
Cirrus 1 Mike Alpha, traffic now 11 o'clock, 4 miles, appears to be orbiting Cessna, altitude indicates 3,200. Additional traffic, 12 o'clock, 8 miles, is another Cessna, I believe, orbiting at 6,400.
Roger, looking for both traffic, 1 Mike Alpha there.
Full takeoff power is coming in.
Cessna 724 Quebec, Medford Tower.
Full takeoff power is set. Airspeed
Cessna 4 Quebec, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles, is Cirrus, northeastbound, altitude indicates 3,300.
And there's 55, we'll rotate. And let it build up some speed.
Cirrus 1 Mike Alpha, traffic's off your left now, 3 miles,
so we'll
orbiting altitude indicates 2,800, it's a Cessna. If you want to fly following, contact Cascade 124.3, there's the additional traffic at you 12 o'clock for 7 miles.
Roger, we'll get flight following and we'll keep an eye out for that traffic. Thanks much, 1 Mike Alpha.
All right, there's 500 feet, parachutes available. Let's see, I got some traffic out here. So you can help them watch for that. Yep, we're already getting up above them. So we can see them right here. Right there, they're out in the practice area.
This is us?
Yep, that's us.
Sling 55 Golf, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, is a Cessna, orbiting altitude indicates 1,900.
No contact, looking 55 Golf.
Sling 55 Golf, are you just going to the practice area or are you just going to continue on?
Heading out to Idaho, 55 Golf.
Sling 55 Golf, Roger. If you want, you can contact Cascade now, 124.3 for flight volume.
Over to Cascade, 55 Golf, good day.
Have a good trip, sir.
Thank you. Departure experimental Sling 3755 Golf, 3 to the northeast of Medford, looking to pick up flight following to Caldwell. Kilo Echo Uniform Lima.
Experimental 3755 Golf, Cascade approach, squawk 3522.
3522, 55 Golf. All right, so we just gave him a discrete squawk code, so now he sees us on his radar with this transponder code. So it's unique to us, so he knows it's us. Now you can see this plane.
3755 Golf radar contact 4 miles northeast of Medford Airport.
Position checks, 55 Golf. All right, so we're getting up high. We did a good job of that. This is our glide radius. So we could glide to almost making it back to the Medford if we lost our engine right now.
Gotcha.
Brenna likes to call that our crash circle. It's the circle we're going to crash in. I prefer glide radius. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set us up for nav. Climb at indicated airspeed. Let's climb at 95 knots. And autopilot is on. So the autopilot's taken over.
So it's going to climb to a specific altitude and hold it there?
Yep, it's going to climb to 1,500 at 95 knots. So that's why it tipped its nose down, because we were still going at 90 knots.
Gotcha.
So now it's going to get to 95 knots. That's keeping us climbing at about 800 feet a minute, which is just fine.
Yeah.
That way we're still making good speed over the ground and not spending all of our time just trying to get to altitude or, you know, climbing slowly up to altitude.
Right.
So it's what I call kind of a cruise climb. I like 100 knots at cruise climb, but with all the elevation out here and the terrain, you know, you always want more and more space from the ground.
Right.
The more space you have from the ground, if anything happens, you've got plenty of time to make decisions and
gotcha.
Figure out a game plan. Okay, we're just about over the north part of Klamath Lake. We've gotten to our cruise altitude of 1,500. I'm here with my buddy Ryan. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are interested in building a sling, or they are building a sling. And then I see a lot of stuff where people are like, well, I'm kind of tall, I don't fit, will I fit in it? So Ryan's 6'6", and I see a couple inches between his head and the ceiling. Now the seat's all the way back. My seat's all the way back too. I'm not as tall as Ryan, but I'm 6'3". So this is what the sling looks like with a 6'3" guy and a 6'6" guy in it. So cruising altitude, we are on our way to Caldwell, Idaho. It's playoff time. And Ryan was an NAIA basketball player in his prime. Got a son who's going to be playing in Klamath Falls for Oregon Institute of Technology, which is also Ryan's alma mater, so that's super exciting for him. And we're in the second round of playoffs. This is the second round, right, for NAIA?
Yep.
So we're flying to Caldwell. We're going to watch Southern Oregon University, who they beat Eastern Oregon University earlier this week, and now they're facing the #1 ranked College of Idaho. So this is kind of fun for us. Just a quick out and back. By the way, for reference, Caldwell, I looked it up, it's 8 hours and 45 minutes driving, and that's assuming good roads, and there's no guarantee of good roads this time of year going through Central Oregon. And we'll be there in about a 2-hour flight. And we don't have much in the way of winds today, so it's going to be about 2 hours getting there and about 2 hours getting back. We'll be coming back in the dark, so I don't think I'll be recording anything, but really nice having Ryan along. Ryan's been a buddy of mine for a long time, and this is the first time he's flown with me. I kind of feel bad about it.
First time my wife's got to fly to Eastern Oregon to watch our daughter plays for Corbin University, and had a playoff game that you were gracious enough to fly her and her friend Sarah.
That's right. So for those of you keeping track at home, Ryan's got 3 kids, all college athletes. Kendra is the girl. She's between the 2 boys, and she's an excellent volleyball player. That was a fun trip. Yep, we went with Sue and another one of their friends out to Eastern Oregon, which is the team that just lost to SOU in basketball, and watched Kendra's team play Eastern Oregon. That was just last year, and Kendra's just killing it. She's a sophomore now at Corbin?
Yes.
Okay. And then your eldest, your son Nathan, is a senior at the University of Oregon, and he plays for the Ducks. Tell me, where are the Ducks ranked right now, or are they ranked right now? What's their outlook for the postseason here, Ryan?
They're just outside of the top 25, 32 in the net ranking. So, you know, we have 3 games left. Got a home game tomorrow at 1 o'clock against USC. Should be an exciting game. We've already beaten one time down at USC. And so we have a pretty good stretch where hopefully we'll close the season 3-0. We had a little skid of a 5-game losing streak, but we're on a 4-game winning streak, and they just got Big Ten Player of the Week last week, or this week.
Nathan had a very nice week this last week, and it's great to see him playing well like that, especially going into the tournament. So, Ducks' destiny is kind of in their own hands at this point, right?
Yeah, Ducks' destiny is in their own hands. I mean, most all the bracketology has them no matter what, really making in the tournament. Now we're just trying to, you know, get the best seed.
Yep.
You know, so we always know right now we're somewhere between the 3 and 7. I'd like to be either 4, 6, or 7. We all know that a 5 seed is a tough seed,
dangerous,
and a lot of 12s come in and take down the 5 seed.
Always a 12-5 upset.
50-50.
Yep. Is there? It really is.
About a 50-50, they say.
Yeah. So don't want a 5 seed. So anyway, super exciting. Lots of basketball. I'm hoping to go watch the Ducks. You're obviously going to be making it to their home games, their upcoming home games.
Yep, headed to USC tomorrow, and then I got senior night on Tuesday night, and so Nate is a senior, going to celebrate his senior night, hopefully get a win over Indiana, and then they travel to Washington for their last game before heading to Indiana for the Big Ten tournament.
Nice. Very exciting stuff. You got some stuff to look forward to. Now, Kendra's completely finished with volleyball, right? Volleyball was a fall season.
Volleyball's a fall season. They are kind of just in the midst of working out right now, and they have some games coming up here, I think in a month against like Portland State, University of Portland, just some summer stuff, or I guess, you know, beginning a spring ball that they'll do. We played University of Oregon last year, and Oregon State and Portland at University of Oregon, so that was fun. We beat Oregon State and Portland State, and then lost, I think it was 3-2 against the Ducks. So that was kind of exciting for NAIA school.
Yeah, super exciting. Well, fun stuff. Ryan and I are going to listen to probably some country music for a while. We're settling in. Let's see. It's showing that we will be in Caldwell in about an hour and 20 minutes. So we'll catch you all on the descent. Choice of Cadillacs. We took the one with the most air in the tires. That's what the FBO owner told us to do. He says, use the one with the most air. So it's a Cadillac.